Hello, this is Artemis_anime, and today I am reading Cuteness by Skylar Sky High and Terox_X, Chapter 2. Summary. Shota has adopted kitten Izuku. He should probably tell his husband about that. Notes. This fanfiction was written as a roleplay collab between Terox_X and Skylar Sky High. Edit done by X. We hope you'll enjoy. This chapter is a bit suggestive, so be warned about that. Shota went home and set everything up for Izuku. He texted Hisashi when the blonde continued to barrage his phone with texts. Shota sent a picture of the kitten napping contentedly.
Hisashi. Shota. No. Shota. Shota, yes. Hisashi. Why? Shota. I found him glued to the road. I couldn't let him die. Hisashi. Alright. Fair. Shota. He's fluffy and small, and his name is Izuku. Hisashi. Alright. Shota. Thank you. 3. Hisashi. ... Shota. I'm trying to convince you to let me keep Izuku forever. 3. Is it working? Hisashi. ... Unfortunately. The kitten is too cute. Don't send me any more pictures or I won't be able to say no. Shota. Now you've made me want to send more. Hisashi. Do not.
Shota proceeded to send a bunch of pictures of Izuku. The kitten was happy, whether he knew it or not, to oblige by acting cute and being photogenic.
Hisashi. Feck you. We're keeping the kitten. Shota. Success. Hisashi. Tongue sticking out emoji.
Shota sent another cat picture. This time it was Izuku staring right at the camera with his big eyes and lips curled up with a meow.
Hisashi. You're gonna kill me with cuteness. Shota. Izuku's the one being cute.
He sent another picture of Izuku on his back, paws curled up and staring at the camera.
Hisashi. Dead. Shota. Winking 3 face. Hisashi. Living together with that fluff ball will be hard. Shota. For you. I can feel my depression leaving my body. Hisashi. That's good. Shota. Izuku has claimed my foot.
Shota sent a picture of his foot and the kitten sleeping soundly on it.
Hisashi. He's so adorable. Shota. He is. When will you be home? Hisashi. Need to finish grading. After that. Shota. Alright. Can you grab some takeout? Hisashi. Sure. Shota. Great. Thank you.
Hisashi opened the door. "I'm home," he announced. "Welcome back," Shota called from the couch. A small green puffball bounded towards Hisashi with a curious meow. "Aww," Hisashi cooed softly. The kitten started meowing repeatedly, pacing around him and leaning against his legs. "He saw pictures of you," Shota said. "I think he recognizes you." "This is absolutely adorable," Hisashi decided. He took off his boots and directional speaker before gently picking the kitten up. Izuku meowed and pawed at the air to reach him. He purred loudly in Hisashi's hands. "You are such a cutie," Hisashi murmured softly. Izuku meowed at him, a tiny, cute meow. Hisashi gently cuddled him close. Shota grinned at him knowingly. "Great decision?" Hisashi blew a raspberry at him. Shota only grinned back smugly. "He's too cute," Hisashi decided. "He is," Shota hummed, before staring at the kitten, who was too busy purring. "I don't like the fact that he was glued to the road." Hisashi nodded. "He's so cute and fluffy. It takes a lot of hatred to do something like that, let alone to such an adorable little kitty." "He was a stray and didn't look like this at first," Shota informed. "He was dirty and thin." Izuku mewed and pawed at Hisashi. Hisashi gently hugged the kitten. The kitten affectionately rubbed against his chest with a loud purr. Hisashi smiled softly and gently pet the kitten. It was so fluffy, but so tiny. "We'll take good care of you, Izuku," Hisashi murmured softly. Izuku meowed up at him. Hisashi smiled. You're the cutest, he murmured. Izuku stared up at him and meowed. Hisashi chuckled softly. Are you hungry, little one? The kitten meowed and lifted up a paw to pat his chin. Hisashi smiled so softly. So adorable. Shota took a picture. Hisashi chuckled. Couldn't resist, he hummed. My two favorite things in one picture? No, Shota said. Hisashi flushed slightly. You sap, he teased, holding the kitten close with a smile. Shota took another picture. It helped when Izuku turned to the camera cutely. He's amazing, Hisashi said softly. Such a photogenic cutie. He is. Shota smiled softly. Hisashi smiled. He walked over to Shota to gently kiss his cheek. Shota leaned into it with a happy sigh. You both give me dopamine. That's good to hear, Hisashi murmured. How about we watch a movie together while we eat? Sounds perfect, Shota hummed happily. Hisashi sighed happily. I'll get everything ready. You take care of our kitty? He suggested. Happily. Shota reached out and cradled Izuku. Izuku meowed happily and cuddled into him. Shota cooed at him. Such a cute kitty. Izuku raised his paw and pawed at the air for a bit. Shota smiled and used his finger to tease him. Izuku mewed softly and gently batted the finger. He moved around happily. Shota smiled. It was upsetting how people could be so cruel to animals. They were all just so cute and adorable. They were all so innocent. A cat like Izuku could do no harm. They didn't have malicious intent. Maybe mischievous and act out about fear, but nothing evil. He was so cute and adorable. He really wished he could find whoever had done this to Izuku and make them pay. He would tear them apart. Izuku meowed at him, staring in confusion. Shota smiled down at him. Izuku meowed again and pawed at him. Shota obliged and pet the kitten. Shota gently cuddled him close. Hisashi returned with snacks. Shota smiled at him. What do you want to watch? Your choice, kitten, Hisashi hummed softly. Shota smiled. Get ready for a cat documentary then. Fine by me, Hisashi nuzzled him. Shota sighed happily as he nuzzled back. Izuku squeezed between the two of them with a meow. Shota smiled softly, running a hand over Izuku's head. You want attention too, huh? He murmured. Izuku meowed as he leaned up into the touch. Hisashi smiled fondly. I have competition then. Shota chuckled softly. You do, he agreed with a teasing grin. How tragic, Hisashi hummed and placed a hand on the back of Shota's neck. But I have a secret weapon a tiny kitten doesn't have. Shota looked over at Hisashi. Don't you dare. Hisashi grinned and leaned forward to brush his lips over Shota's. No, why not? It's not the only leg I have up. Shota flushed, his hand stilling from petting Izuku as he closed his eyes. He leaned into the touch with a happy little sigh. Hisashi leaned forward and kissed him deeply. Shota melted into the kiss, trying to get closer to Hisashi. Shota made a small sound of surprise before opening his mouth. Hisashi pushed his tongue deeper inside and kissed. Shota groaned softly, trying to retaliate a bit, and ultimately failing as he relaxed completely and just let Hisashi do whatever he wanted. Hisashi gently pushed him down onto the couch and slid a hand under Shota's shirt. Shota's breathing hitched as a bolt of arousal went through him. It felt so good. He leaned into the touch a bit. Izuku meowed at them before jumping off the couch and walking away. Hisashi happily took his spot to run his hand over Shota's body. Shota opened an eye to watch Izuku. Hisashi caught him completely unaware, getting a soft moan out of him. Hisashi pulled away before leaning down to nibble his neck. Izuku won't be able to make you feel this way. It can do whatever it wants, but there's always going to be a place in your heart just for me. Hisashi. Tilting his head to give his boyfriend more access, Hisashi happily took whatever was offered. Hisashi, more, he gasped. Don't worry, Hisashi pulled away to remove his shirt and grinned down at him. You're gonna get more. I'm gonna punish you for making me jealous over a cat. Shota flushed deeply To be fair, Izuku is super cute. He tried. Hisashi stared down at him. I don't want to fight a cat for your affection, Sho. You don't have to fight. Both of you can have my affection, Shota pointed out. Yeah, Hisashi hummed before trailing a finger over Shota's hips just above his waistline. I want special affection. I never said you wouldn't get any, Shota gasped. I still have to take my claim. Hisashi leaned down and nibbled on Shota's stomach. Shota's eyes fluttered shut as he moaned softly. Hisashi stared up at Shota. Green eyes predatory, I'm gonna ravish you. Shota's face heated up. Looking forward to it, Hisashi murmured. Izuku curled up on the bed in the bedroom, closing his eyes as his two owners went at it. At least he had a home now. Notes. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a kudos or even a comment to show us that. I hope you have a nice day. Reader's note. I completely forgot that last part was even in there. So I'm sorry I didn't read that well, but that is because that part makes me super uncomfortable. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next week. Thank you for listening. Bye!